You don't need memory tricks like every good boy to read treble clef notes. Just 3 visual anchor points that unlock the treble clef. Hi, I'm Ruby Medina. I teach beginner-friendly piano lessons online, making learning feel fun and stress-free, whether you're just starting out or picking it back up after a break. In each video, I'll share one simple tip you can use right away to make your practice smoother and more enjoyable. Most beginners try to read each note individually, either by using memory phrases or guessing based on whatever note they last figured out. It's inconsistent, slow, and leads to constant second-guessing. All that decoding slows beginners down. They stay stuck, frustrated, and eventually start thinking maybe reading music just isn't for them. Instead of trying to memorize everything, I teach my students to focus on just 3 visual anchors. Step 1. Start with 3 landmarks. So the first landmark note that we're going to talk about is middle C. So right here is the treble clef symbol, and this note right here is middle C. And middle C, it's on its own line just below the staff. So here's the staff, and here's middle C, and as you can see there's a small little line that goes right through it. The next landmark note is G, which is the second line from the bottom. So this is line 1, and right here is line 2 from the bottom. And the treble clef is actually called the G clef, and that's because the treble clef is wrapping around this line right here. So this line indicates G. And the next landmark note to recognize is the C above middle C, which ends up being the 3rd space from the bottom. So this is the 1st space, this is the 2nd space, and this is the 3rd space. So this is C. But this is the C above middle C. So let's take a look at those 2 notes together. So this right here is middle C, and this note up here is the C above middle C. Recognizing these notes gives you visual anchors you can use to find the others more easily. Step 2. Use those anchors to find nearby notes. The musical alphabet goes from A to G, so that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it starts over at A. So if you're on G, which is the 2nd line from the bottom, the next space up is A. Let's look at another example. If we know that the 2nd line from the bottom is G, so the next space below is F. And then the line below that would be E. Now let's look at an example with C, the C which is the 3rd space from the bottom. So the line just below this C would be B. Then one note below that would be A. And another note below A, the next line would be G. And as you can see, this C and this G are 2 anchor notes that we spoke about earlier in the video. So you're not memorizing, you're navigating the staff using these anchors. Step 3. Practice within the range from middle C to G above the staff. Use flashcards or short drills. The goal is to instantly recognize notes when you see them, not pause to figure them out each time. Focus on recognition, not recall. This approach trains you to see the staff in a more organized way instead of guessing or decoding every note. You start recognizing where notes live in relation to fixed anchor points. That makes reading feel less like memorization and more like navigating something familiar. And if you want a visual guide to help you lock in these anchor notes faster, just drop the word guide in the comments and I'll send it straight to you. No email needed. Thank you for tuning in. Catch me in the next video.